Love is Blind Season 6. Everybody go home. Love and Blind. All your eyes is working. You got Kenneth who went from showing his butt crack to showing his entire booty for no reason. Then we have our good sis Megan Fox out here being clingy. You was giving this man your drawers. You was letting this man cross the vaginal canal. This baby gonna call you clingy and you shocked? Jeremy, you're not as cute as you think you are for you to be outside till 5 a.m. and then coming to your house to your fiance lying. You was lying and you not as cute as to be cheating on somebody like Laura. Let's be honest. Clay's out here letting us know everybody in his family cheats. His daddy be cheating. His uncle be cheating. Their dog be cheating. Their cat be cheating. Hello, welcome back to bennystake. I'm your girl Benny, and child, this season of Love is Blind. Shut it up. Everybody go home. Everybody go home. It was not making any sense. Let's start with Jimmy and Chelsea. The two of them, the episode 7, I believe. Episode 7 opens up with the two of them and Jimmy is apologizing. I'm still not sure why Jimmy had to apologize. The conversation with AD, I don't think it was that inappropriate. Comment down below and let me know. Maybe it's just me. I just feel as though Chelsea's insecurities, it's like showing up. I'm talking about everything is a big deal. Everything is like overly dramatized. Now Jimmy be wrong. Jimmy is wrong. But for that particular scene with AD, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. So that baby apologizes, cool. But my thing is, the two of them actually, outside of the whole attraction thing, I feel as though they make a better couple. Like Chelsea is somebody that is laid back, somebody that's very mellow, somebody that's over here being just like all about her mans. And Jimmy needs somebody that's gonna be all about him, like you my man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he needs that. He kept saying like, yo, so long as you tell me you love me, we're gonna be all good. So long as you stay the same, the way you was in the past, all just like, Jimmy, like, so long as you stay like that, we gonna be good. Yeah, makes sense. That's the woman that you need. He's not the man that she needs, but that's the woman that you need. I just feel like Chelsea is perfect for him because she challenges him without, you know what I'm saying, like wishing him to choke. You know what I'm saying? Because my good sis Jessica let us know that baby gonna need an EpiPen. You know what I'm saying? That's the level of aggression. That's the level of like, that Jimmy cannot handle. So Chelsea is mellow enough. Chelsea is, you know, level-headed enough. Chelsea is challenging him enough. You know what I'm saying? She always ends up crying when they're having conversations. She's just so sad, you know, but she does not come at him so much like, you know what I'm saying? She don't give that. You need that. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. But I feel like together they actually make sense as a couple. Stay together, you know, and if y'all have kids, you know, they're not going to be Megan Fox cute, you know what I'm saying? But they're going to be fearfully and wonderfully made. You know what I'm saying? If they look more like Jimmy, we just going to be fearful. You know what I mean? If they look like my good sis Megan, which I don't think that would be ugly. I just don't think. First of all, I don't call her Megan, y'all. This is how much sis has played with our mind. I done called her Megan. What I meant was that if they look anything like my good sis Chelsea, I don't think them baby's gonna be bad looking. Because I don't think Chelsea is bad looking. She just do not look like Megan. She just don't. You know what I'm saying? The baby's gonna be fearfully and wonderfully made. You know? So long as they do not take Jimmy's face. That is it. That is it. Jimmy is not as cute as to be out here breaking people's hearts. You know. Did y'all see the previews for next episodes? Like, Jessica, you gonna let Jimmy. You saw Jimmy and you was like, yeah, I still like that. Sis, what is happening in the confessionals? What is happening in them pods? We need holy water. We need anointing oil to just come. Father God, sanctify. Some going on in the pot. Some going on in the pot. What is going on? Jessica, you saw Jimmy and you was like, you know what I'm saying? I still like him. You saw that and you still liked him. Ah. Hey, Jessica. Jessica fungola misu. Jessica fungola misu. Fungola misu como nini boy. Hey, Ezalaka. It is well. It is well. And another thing on Chelsea. Somebody tell that baby to stop running. Somebody needs to go ahead and tell that baby to stop running. What is this? Stop running. Why are you running? My sister, why are you running? Why are you running? What is this? Stop running. Stop running and get your lungs checked. Because it's all... When you're excited or when you're trying to run, what is it? Stop running. You know what I'm saying? It's like fast feet. Stop running. Why are you running? And then, now they're back home. They're back home. Jimmy meets the friends. Before he even comes down, Chelsea's letting us know that Jimmy has not told her that he loved her all day long. Jimmy has not kissed her all day long. So my good sis, as soon as she wakes up, she be having her calculator ready. Okay, so let's plug in the equation. I woke up at 6 a.m. Jimmy woke up at 6:02. On my cheek, there was no kiss. As I got up to brush, there was no kiss. As I went ahead and I flushed the toilet, there was no kiss. I showered, there was no kiss. I left, no kiss, no I love you. What is the problem with that? Solve the math. Chelsea is having math problems every day, calculating. Chelsea is calculating every morning, did he kiss me or did he not, and why did he not kiss me? My good sis, Jimmy's not responsible for your insecurities. You gotta work through that. You gotta work through that. So she comes over here and tells the girlfriends that my good sis ain't had no kiss. She ain't had no I love you, no nothing. That baby ain't love her all day long. I'm like, okay, cool. Then she goes on ahead, it's like, you know, he's very thoughtful. He's very just like, you know, understanding. He affirms me. Pause. How is he affirming you and you are sitting here calculating the equations and the mathematical Pythagorean theorems of how many times that baby kisses you? How is he being thoughtful? How is he affirming you? Baby, Bartimaeus can see that baby don't like you. Bartimaeus can see that Jimmy don't like you. You know he don't like you. You are calculating every morning, every day, whether or not that baby likes you. Yet and still when your friends come around, my man, he love me though. He affirms me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm so used to people not liking me, but with Jimmy it's different. Where is the difference? Because when we are calculating and we are adding up the exponentials, I'm not seeing the difference. From what you're saying your exes used to be, I'm not seeing the difference. That whole thing was weird. Comment down below, is it me? Am I the drama? Then Jimmy comes down there in the living room, says hi, you know, I'm Jimmy, hugs everybody, they're sitting down. One of the friends asked, how did you know that you were falling in love with Chelsea? The friend says, how did you know that you was falling in love with Chelsea, Jimmy? Here comes Jimmy. So the thing is, I was in the pods, you know, I don't know if I should be saying this, Chelsea. You can say anything, baby. So, I'm not sure. I wasn't sure I was in the parts. And there was another connection that was really my connection. I really, really liked that girl. And that's the one I really, really wanted to choose. I'm saying? That was my connection. That was my number one connection that I really, really liked. I really, really liked the other connection. Now you Chelsea, baby. Like, I had strong connection with the other connection, and I really, really liked her. But except for our last date, my last connection that I really, really liked, that I really, really wanted to be with, my last connection was being rude. And then I was like, why are you being rude? That low-key pissed me off. Then I went into the parts with Chelsea, and once I saw Chelsea was just like very nice to me, and she really just like consoled me. And then here comes Chelsea. Like, I was so nervous. I was very nervous that he was gonna dump me. I was so nervous he was gonna dump me. And then he just says he loves me. And then I was just so shocked. I was like, I was so shocked, I almost passed out. And it's like he really saw me and he really fell in love with me. Now, Chelsea, I ain't gonna call you dumb because I don't do that. I'm a child of God. You know what I'm saying? One thing I will say is that common sense is chasing you. My sister, you are faster. With this, you run like this. You are still running faster than common sense. You are still running faster than eyesight. Let's play it back. That baby said, my top choice was this other woman, Jessica. I really wanted to pick Jessica. She was always the one I loved, Jessica. I really like Jessica, Chelsea. I really like Jessica. We had a bad date with Jessica. Jessica pissed me off. Me, Jimmy. Jessica pissed me off. Then I went to the past with you, and here you was, clingy, even in the past. Jimmy, 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 because you know that baby gotta catch her breath. Jimmy, Jimmy. And once I saw how clingy and desperate you was for me, I was like, dang, I love you. You said that's my man, my man, my man. That's how he knew that you was the one. Ain't no way that was reassuring to me. But she said they ate it up. And then the friends are just like, oh my gosh, that is so sweet. I had listening to what is being said. Is it me? Am I the drama? You asked this man that said he loved your ass, the man that proposed to you, the man who only found your teeth, not your smile, your teeth attractive. He said your square teeth is the thing he found the most attractive when he done first seen you. He does not say anything about you. And then you sat there and said, he made me feel so seen. He made me feel so loved. My God. Because at this point, you don't need to be a flight attendant, my sister. Clown. Join the circus. I'm talking about apply for the head clown. Head clown managerial position. Head clown should be going to Chelsea. If you guys are looking for the employee of the month down there at the Clown Institution of Corporation, Chelsea is available. Chelsea is perfect. I'm telling you, she should win 5 rounds of most clown just for this scene alone. This baby is tolerating you at best. He's not rejecting the coochie because later on we find out this baby is just out here giving coochie. You are initiating all the I love yous. You are initiating all the kisses. You are initiating all the coochies. You're doing everything he wants. His favorite movie, you're sitting there. You went to live in his tiny apartment there. You are Chelsea. And then you gave him drawers and he called you clingy. Except you didn't even leave. You said that threat and that's so rude, I'm about to leave. You still don't leave. Even leaving, you can't leave. Even being mad. Just like storming out like, you can't even do that. Are you not embarrassed, Chelsea? Are you not embarrassed? was in my house and I was embarrassed for you. Clown Corporation. Immediately, CEO of Clown McClown Corporation. Immediately. That baby said choosing you had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with this other woman. He did not say Chelsea is very thoughtful. Chelsea always is a safe space. He did not say that Chelsea had a heart of gold. He did not say Chelsea, you know, we aligned on our values. He did not say Chelsea was just somebody that I felt very comfortable with. I felt like home, that, you know, her demeanor was very kind. You know, her heart was just like very beautiful. He did not say any of that. He said, Jessica was my choice. Always been my choice. Always been who I loved. She pissed me off, and then I was like, okay, fine. God damn it, I love you. You say it yourself. It was one of those things like, okay, damn it, I love you, Chelsea. You got a damn it, I love you, and you were sitting there giddy. So Kenneth and Brittany, they're in Puerto Rico. When they go home after the meet and greet with everybody, is it Puerto Rico? Dominican Republic, wherever they are, they go back home and they address the whole conversation with AD, you know, having the kids and all that stuff. Brittany is very mature. Brittany is very mature. She asks. So I just want to make sure that when people are asking these questions, that they're coming in with good intent, that it's not something that's like negative. Fair assessment. Fair ask. Because if you're going to have any questions about race with your white women's, it should be with your white women's, not with anybody else. I understand the safe space between black people. I get that. I always felt like that conversation should have been happening between the two of them. So she asked that. And then he says, you know, my family is going to be questioning you. My family is going to be questioning you when we get home. I just want to make sure that when we're out here together, we look good. So then she asked, what would looking good look like for you? I thought that question was great. I thought that question was great. And the way she speaks to him, it is so kind. It is so kind the way she speaks to him. And then his answer, I liked it. He was like, you know, people talk a good talk, but I want to see your actions. Kenneth was letting us know that if he comes out here and finds out that Brittany's middle name is anything that starts with K and ends with N, we're going to have a problem. He says, when we go out into the real world and you start giving me any caring type kind of energy, it's going to be a problem. He didn't say it like that, but that's how I read it. He was letting us know that if your middle name is Karen, we're going to have a problem. She was like, I understand that, you know, actions speak louder than words. It was all cool. Then it gets weird. Am I the only one that felt like things just got weird after that? Is it just me? Comment down below, let me know. Is it just me? Because then they're in the water, right? They're in the water. That baby quiet. And the producers, y'all was wrong for that. Y'all could have given those baby a little song. You know what I'm saying? A little background music. A little something. It was quiet. You could hear the birds think. You could hear the birds think. I could hear the motor of that boat running. It was that quiet. And here comes Brittany. She just said, okay, what's going on? What's going on? And I was like, okay, Kenneth, what is going on? Say something. She was trying to speak to you. Say something. You know what I'm saying? Kenneth was letting us know that I don't trust white women's in the water. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we gonna be heading in the direction that my ass, my black ass, gonna be sold. Child, it was so silent down there. It had nothing on Silent Night. Silent Night. Holy, nothing. It was giving inner thoughts. It was giving silence. And that baby was trying to talk to him, and he was just kind of like, you know, just chill. And I'm like, dang, like, you don't really trust white women around the water like that. Are you fearing for your life? Blink twice. You know, blink twice. Like, what's going on? Why were you giving that silent treatment? Maybe he just tired of talking, because mind you, they came out of the pods, and all they've been doing is talking in the pods. They meet each other in person, all they're doing is talking, because you know the two of them, they're not trying to have no sex. They had no sex. You know what I'm saying? So all they're doing is talking. Maybe that baby just like, yo, I'm just tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of talking. And this one thing I did peep it. I was like, girl, like, what is you trying to say? She was like, oh, I'm so glad you're getting to enjoy the ocean. Of course he's getting to enjoy the ocean. What do you mean? Is he not supposed to be enjoying the ocean? Brittany. Brittany. Why was he not supposed to be enjoying the ocean? You didn't say we. You said you. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at you for that comment. I was like, what did you mean? Anyway, Sha, they get home, and then Kenneth literally makes a complete, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? He did such a 360, I got dizzy. He went from this attentive, this person that will come like, oh, you know, her feet may be cold, let me give her, you know what I'm saying, her shoes. Like, how you doing, baby? You need a chair? Brings a chair to her. He went from that to a complete, just like, I don't even like you like that. And I don't know what changed. He was on his phone the whole time. That whole phone thing was so disrespectful. It was so very disrespectful. And then whenever she would try to talk to him, that baby was gaslighting her. It was just a lot of gas and a lot of lighting. Just gas and lighting, gas and lighting, gas and I was like, what is going on, Kenneth? What is going on? Put the phone down. The school went by fine without you. That baby's not gonna die. You know what I'm saying? They're learning their history, they're learning their geography, they're gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? You're gone all day long. You come back home, you on your phone. And then whenever she's trying to bring it up, you talking to her cash crazy. And now you pissing me off because I'm on my channel defending white women's. And I don't typically do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't typically tend to do that. You know what I mean? What was going on, Ken? What is this? If you don't, put that phone down. What is this? That baby was pouring her heart out to you. Then he gonna gaslight her talking about, I'm good. I just need to make sure that you're not out here questioning every time you question, every time questioning. Yo, the whole thing about, oh, I came home last night and I was trying to love up on you. You mean you came home late? She was already asleep. And then she had to wake up at 5 a.m. Now is your time that you want to be all lovey-dovey. He was like, oh, I came there trying to be all lovey-dovey and I didn't know what mindset you will be on. Nigga, what mindset should she be on? She was on the mindset of like, that was the mindset she was on. What you mean, what mindset? You came home late and she had an early day. What is this? He was being very dismissive. It's like, what is going on? It didn't make any sense to me. What happened? What happened on that phone specifically? Who did you talk to? Did you talk to your parents, your siblings, your family, and they was like, we're really not feeling this, shut this thing down, and then you came here just like gaslighting this girl. It was so random. And then this nigga got the nerve to go ahead and bring about God. I did not like how he weaponized God and how he weaponized the word of God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, God goes before me. Like, you know, God precedes me. Da, 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 da. God should have been told you to put your phone down. God is not about you disrespecting your woman. God is not about you gaslighting your woman. What are you talking about? What God had to do with anything? I'm so sick and tired of Christian men using God, Christian people in general, but to be using God on nonsense. What is this? Did God tell you to go and love his blind? No, he did not. But your ass went. Now you come here with white women's that you don't propose to blindly, and then you're going to talk about God going to be preceding. He wasn't preceding you. God was in heaven. He going to weaponize God, talk about, you're not saying, if you're not for me, God going to let me know. If I'm not for you, God going to let me know. But for me, I know we're good. Then goes on his phone. This baby is crying. She out here just like boo-boo crying. Kenneth is on his phone. And I'm like, what? What is going on? Goes on his phone, swipes. Then comes out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to work. This is not going to work for me. I'm done. What did she do? That baby be nothing but kind to you. Says that, then goes back on the phone. If you don't, What is this? And then he comes out, hugs her, talk about, let me just hug you so you know it's no beef. And then he walks right out on his phone again. I said, I felt for her. I felt for her. My heart broke for her. What was that? It was so disrespectful. I feel like something happened. I'm convinced something happened because from the Canada we got in the past, in them confessionals, and the Canada we got in the earlier parts of the whole, vacation that they did, this was a complete 360. I did not like that. Comment down below. What do y'all think happened? What y'all think happened? I don't know what happened. It just was a lot going on. And then I'm just kind of like, dang. She just said they're crying. Oh, I felt bad. I felt bad. Amy and Johnny, they cute sometimes. But the whole conversation about birth control, again, y'all are having conversations with the wrong people. Why were you talking to Laura about birth control? That had nothing to do with Laura. You know what I'm saying? Keep things general, keep things cute, and carry on. Y'all are just talking too much. Then they get home, they see each other's apartment, they're talking about homes. One thing I did say, they have different values around money. He wants to be saving and he don't want to live now until he's in the 50s. She's like, I want to travel, I want to enjoy all the finer things in life. That's going to cause a clash. Then they have this conversation about birth control. And I'm like, dang, like, you really allergic to kids? Like, what's going on? He was just kind of like, no, I ain't trying to have no coochie. I ain't trying to do nothing unless you're on birth control. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on. Another thing that she let us know that I feel like is going to be a little bit of a problem, she says her family has a history of like butting it into the relationship and all that stuff. So she had to put like boundaries around that. So I'm like, that may be an issue that you guys may have to face. And then she says she will not be able to go forward with the wedding unless they have their parents' blessing, particularly her dad. So that's kind of like, okay, you come from a very cultural, strong cultural family. These are not the show for y'all. Just go ahead and find Jose. You know what I'm saying? Find Jose. You know what I mean? Find you Rodriguez. Find you somebody. You know what I'm saying? Don't go in love is blind. It just be a lot going on. And then another thing. Why she keeps bringing vasectomy as an option? Is it me? Comment down below if you know more about the medical field. But vasectomy to me, yes, it can be sometimes reversible, but the chances don't be high. If that baby gets a vasectomy, he may not be able to have kids. The way she kept bringing it up, like, I'm not trying to be on birth control, but I did bring up vasectomy. Under the same breath, you don't say you want to have kids with this man. How is that going to work? What are the rates, what are the success rates of reversing a vasectomy? It doesn't seem to me that it's just something you can just like flip. It's not a switch. You know what I'm saying? It's not a switch. And you've not been on birth control, which, by the way, I applaud her. It is your body. It is your right. Nobody should tell you get on no birth control. But there are other options. You know what I'm saying? Condoms. Maybe use like, the tracking method, like the calendar method. There are other things you guys can do. You know what I mean? Vasectomy, it seems to me like a jump. But comment down below. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just ignorant. Comment down below and let me know about that. But overall, they're not giving us nothing. I think they're cute. I think they're fine. So then let's talk about Jeremy and Laura. The scene we first see them, they're recovering from the whole conversation with AD, the whole being dip type kind of thing. Jeremy apologized to AD after he saw her. I'm yet to see Laura's apology. I want Laura to apologize because that is weird. All around weird to do that and then to gaslight the woman that you did that to. But the scene starts with them at this, was it like at the beach or whatever? They're sitting, they're talking, and then Laura let us know that all night long, Jeremy was giving her silent night. Jeremy was giving her silent night all night long. Jeremy was giving her the silent treatment. Then they get on the beach. He gonna talk about, I'm so sorry. I just feel as though our communication, was always great. We're here for a reason. We're here for a purpose. Everything aligned. Our communication is really great. And I was like, pause. What communication? What communication? Jeremy, what communication? They just told us that you was out here giving silent night. You was giving silent night all night long. You were in the wrong for talking to AD about that. Then instead of apologizing that night, you went into silent mode. And then you ain't say nothing to her until the cameras are back on you again. Then you got this whole monologue about communication. We just communicate. What communication are you doing? I appreciate Laura for her not letting nothing slide. She's checking him. But I'm so sick and tired of these men coming on Love is Blind and then having to be checked for the most basic things. You don't need to be on Love is Blind. You need to go ahead and find a therapist. If you can't even communicate, and in all night long you can't communicate, the cameras come on and then you start yapping about communication, like, where is the communication? When it's time to communicate, communicate. Don't be giving us analysis on communication after not having communicated. You know what I'm saying? And Jeremy, you are not that cute. You are not that cute to be acting the way you're acting with Laura. You are not that cute. You need to have a hat at all times. Both you and Neo need to have a hat at all times. Get you some hats. You know what I'm saying? Get you some hats. Me and you, we need to get braces. Both me and you, we need braces. Because my teeth, we need braces. Me and you need braces. The problem is I got my appointment. You know what I'm saying? I got my appointment because for me, when I see Jimmy in real life, I want him to be able to tell me that my teeth good. You know what I'm saying? I got my appointment with my braces. You know what I'm saying? You need to get an appointment for you to get your braces because my good brother Jimmy not gonna tell you you got square teeth. You know what I'm saying? So while you was out here in the middle of the night with Mary Ann, Rosie Ann, whatever Ann she is, till 5 o'clock in the morning, and then coming home to lie about it, you should have been contacting your braces doctor. If he wasn't available, the next best thing is to schedule your cleaning appointment for your teeth. That will be the next course of action. Not for you to be out here, then lying about your location. Got enough to talk about, well, I pinned you my location and that was okay. Nigga, you thought pinning your location, yet sitting outside with an ex was appropriate. Then you lied about the location. And when she's calling you out, look at his eyes. You was caught in a lie. Get off my screen. Everybody go home. Everybody, shut production down. Everybody go home. What is this, Jeremy? Jeremy? You sat there playing dumb as if this was not an intentional thing that you already told us when you were having the conversation with Amy over at the beach. You already told us that, you know, you love Laura, Laura is great, but you really do want to see Marianne. You told us that. So for you to come over here at 6 a.m. in the morning after being out with an ex that you wanted to see, then you're over here talking about, I shared my location with you. Why would I lie? You lied about the location. I hope Laura takes her behind home. You are way too cute. You know what I'm saying? You are way too cute to be getting your heart broken by Jeremy. You are way too cute to get your heart broken and to get disrespected on national television by Jeremy. Jeremy should not be breaking any hearts. Jeremy should be scheduling his appointment with the braces doctors. Jeremy should be scheduling his teeth cleaning appointment and not out here breaking your heart, Laura, with your good teeth. Jeremy should not be breaking your heart. That's all I'm going to say. AD and Clay. I wrote down all the lists and the ways in which Clay annoyed AD, especially when they were at that beach scene. I'm going to read them out. Clay keeps saying, period. He did a dance for soup. He was slurping his soup. He gathered all of the plates. Clay's out here letting us know everybody in his family cheats. His daddy be cheating. His uncle be cheating. Their dog be cheating. Their cat be cheating. Everybody around Clay be cheating. Clay's letting us know during a monologue that everybody be cheating and he afraid. Why are you on a show that is called Love is Blind and you're not sure if you can even stay faithful to the women that you done chose blindly? Are you telling us as a story, or are you preparing AD for when you start to cheat?